Alright, y'all, what's good, man? In this video, check it out. I got Yukmouth from Yukmouth TV talking about his hood back then and how them guns came through and where they come from. Because if you think about it, not everyone deserves to have a gun. No, and not everyone wants to use a gun. Not a lot of people know how to use a gun. So really, when it flooded the neighborhoods, Yukmouth is going to tell you his experience right here. It's kind of funny, man. It's kind of crazy how this happened. Check it out.
In the Ville in Oakland, East Oakland. It's right next to the train tracks,
Mm.
right next to the Coliseum. Our projects in with the train tracks.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Guns came through that motherfucker, just unload, and trucks and shit, like big ass diesels is open. We could just grab it and we got it.
Oh man.
So I know
Same thing
how,
in
I
Watts.
couldn't witness it. I know how it's dropped. Like how
Wow.
this motherfucking big ass train right here and it's open and we got all these guns and ammo. How this motherfucking diesel right here is open? We got all the no.
Yeah, they put this in
Surplus.
the hood, kill each other, man. It's crazy.
They was planting that shit in our hood, bro.
Yeah.
Yo.
Man, I remember when I lived in Houston, Texas, I had owned my first gun, but then I split it with my homeboy Matt, and it was a baby Taurus 380. Or I forgot what it was, man. I'm kind of gone right now, man. My bad. But yeah, it came with hollow tips and shit. I never really wanted to shoot a gun. I ain't never really wanted to have one, but at that moment, somebody was just selling it, so it was for like $200. So we both put up 100, and eventually I had it for like a few months, and then I sold it. So I ain't ever had a gun before. After that, but yeah, just to let y'all know, little son on my side with guns. I don't try to use guns. I ain't trying to kill nobody, man. I try to stay peaceful and have God as my gun. I don't need a gun. I got God. You don't need a gun if you got God, man. God will protect you. I'm telling you.
It came. I watched it, man. My dad had a revolver, my nigga. In the
Mm.
70s, my dad had a revolver, bro. Them Glocks and shit, all that shit came in the 80s, the mid 80s,
Right.
bro. And that shit came out of nowhere. You couldn't buy that shit in the store. That shit hit the streets before it was in the store.
Wow.
Niggas had them in the streets, then it was in the store, like the Glock 19, the Glock 17, the Glock,
Mm.
you know what I mean? The AK, the shit,
Mm.
fully automatics and all this shit that sprayed. And
Mm.
before that, it was a Tommy gun. That the Tommy gun was the one that the
Yeah, the
AK, all that
Thompson.
shit came out like in the 80s. Niggas had
Mm.
AKs, all that. Niggas had revolvers before that.
Right.
Mm.
That's how we talking
Fully
about like
automatics came in the hood in the 80s, bro. Mac
Mm.
10s, Mac 11s, nigga, all that
how
shit
these
came in
niggas
the hood.
getting their hands on these switches so
Man, they
easy,
had the
man.
switches, yeah.
You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
where
Yeah.
did
So
shit come
fucking easy.
from?
Damn.
Niggas is broke on welfare. You can't afford the artillery and the guns that's coming through the hood.
Mm.
How we all got niggas ain't got a pair of Jordans, but you got an AK-47. Where you get it from?
Right.
With a full clip.
With a full
Right.
fucking clip and ammo. Where you get this from?
Right.
Young niggas, teenagers. You
Mm.
can't buy a gun. Where you
Mm.
get this from?
It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Like Yukmouth said, these kids out here got guns, killing each other. Don't know what to really do with them or how to use them. They're using them in the wrong way. Man, they feel like Superman with that. You know what I mean? And then really, it's a fantasy that they live in. The music, the trap shit, the drill shit, it makes them feel like they in that zone, in that dimension with the demons. Not to mention, you know what I'm saying? They in a whole different dimension and shit. So now they wanna go do something hardcore to gain ups on their image for some views and some likes. You see, I don't do it for likes. I do it because that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? These kids out here, y'all gotta teach them, man. They don't. How the hell did he get them guns? How did they get them guns, man? Like Yukmouth said, I believe the same thing too. It was planned. It was plotted. It was plotted and planned. Just like the crack back then. They put the shit here. We didn't invent that shit. We didn't invent a gun. Although the Chinese made gunpowder, we ain't invent that shit though. We didn't, I'm saying, bring it in from wherever you got it from. I'm saying, man. All right, we're gonna get back to it.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
Nah, they
it's by design, bro.
they plan
We
everything.
got, bro.
Yeah.
We got military fucking weaponry in the hood, bro. That's
Mm,
illegal. How did they get that? I'll wait.
mm,
Answer
All
that
right.
question.
mm. Now they
Answer
planned
that.
everything. They plan everything. Like right now, they're doing something. They're preparing for the next 20, 30 years that we don't know what they're gonna do.
Sure.
Hey,
They're always doing
hey,
anything
Quando,
like that.
look, Quando Rondo had a
Uh huh.
motherfucking bazooka,
Yeah.
missile launcher.
A
Yeah.
Where he
missile
get that
launcher.
from? You can't buy that in the gun store. Where the
Hell
fuck
no.
you get the missile launcher from? I'll
Damn.
wait.
Damn, man.
hey, do you notice whenever they have a school shooting, they toughen the gun laws and they always blame the felons, even though the motherfuckers that committed the shootings
Hmm.
are not even felons, don't even ain't never been to jail before. It's,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
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 why are we talking about the felons when they ain't the ones that is this shoot? They ain't even
Exactly.
gang members. They wasn't even from the ghetto who doing this shit. They ain't from the
Nah.
hood. So why is we? Yeah, that's so.
No, you're right. Yeah, you're
You're
right.
That's
right.
Sometimes
I
they're from
mean,
good
yeah,
families. They just go berserk. They go from good families.
yeah.
It's
But
crazy.
yet you hear the politicians saying we
Yeah.
need to keep
Yeah.
these guns off the streets of these criminals. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But when they refer to the criminals, they talking about us. You know
Of
what I'm
course.
saying?
Yeah. Of course. Of
But
course.
Right.
Yeah.
but but
That's that
the
dog whistle word.
yeah,
Crazy.
the so-called criminals ain't the ones who went in that motherfucking school and killed them innocent kids though.
Black
You know
people
what I'm
don't do mass
saying?
shootings, man. It's always white people, man. You look at it. You know what I mean? When they go to Walmart, they shoot up. They go to the school, they shoot up. Like it's a white people thing, man. Not to bring that up like that, but it is like that. You know, they should like focus on mental health. They should
The
they should focus
facts
on
are
all
the
those
facts,
things.
man.
Yeah, it
The
is what
facts
it
are
is.
the facts.
You know what I mean? They should focus on mental health and try to help people like that. But like gang members don't do mass shootings. They do what they do on the side.
Hey,
It's
it's
crazy.
two things about it, right? You know what I
Mm.
mean? The suicide rate is way higher in the suburbs than it is
Hmm.
in the urban areas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
because, you got a lot of broke ass rich people. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Spiritually broke ass rich people. You know what I'm
yeah,
Right.
saying? You have a
yeah.
lot of rich ass materially
Hmm.
poor
Mentally,
black
spiritually.
people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, our grandmamas, our aunties, man, like they didn't have much, man. But I'm talking about you would think
Mm.
they was the richest people in the world, man. I'm talking about
Yeah,
always had the best
Period.
smile,
yeah,
spirits high to the motherfucker. I'm talking about like
Man.
when it
yeah.
was down, like you couldn't like being around them, you would think it's
Mm.
all good, man.
Because
You
there
know what I'm
was
saying?
love in there. Love, Yeah,
Yeah, you know what
Man.
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So that's
yeah,
why
And
like
that's
the
our
suicide.
superpower. That was our superpower that we
yeah,
loved each other through
yeah,
all of our adversity, through everything that we was going through. We loved each other and
yeah,
took care of each other. And then, shit, that everything just started going left.
yeah.
And it is by design, like you were saying,
Hmm.
Congo, that it's
Yes.
planned 20
Yeah, oh
years
yeah.
in advance, 30
Oh
years
yeah.
in advance,
Oh yeah.
because they know that's how long it's going to take to
Hmm.
change the mind of the youth. See, they
Oh yeah.
not going after us, they going
No.
after the kids
After the kids. Yeah.
to shoot that message. So it will,
Hmm.
in 20 years, that's what's going to be
Hmm.
pumped. That's what's
Hmm.
going to be perpetuated. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the word I'm for, perpetuated.
Yes.
They have to go after them because
Yeah.
one, they're how did they make them more vulnerable? Well, they
Hmm.
gonna take that beloved mother, that
Hmm.
beloved auntie, put
Hmm.
her on drugs or get her in a job where she's the primary breadwinner and nobody's at home to care for her kids.
Hmm. It's crazy. Like I think, like you said, huh? Everything is planned out. Everything is already thought of. They analyze, people as a whole, black people, Asian people. And they already know, okay, we can get him with this, we can get him with that. It's like people really think about that. That's their job. How do we destroy communities? How do we do that? When they
That's
want
what
to go
those
after,
think tanks are for.
like you say,
That's what
yeah,
those think tanks are for. They think in a
exactly.
ways to destroy us.
Exactly. Like they got U opinion, RIP U opinion. They got all these black leaders, the Black Panthers. They put them in prison over some bogus charges, or they killed
Or
them.
kill them,
You know what I mean?
bomb
And
them.
it's like, damn, what we talking about? Like, but people don't want to admit that. People say, yeah, but these are isolated incidents. They're not isolated incidents. Like it's planned in advance. It is
I'm gonna
planned in
tell.
advance.
Y'all heard that, man? Yukmouth TV live podcast. That was dope. Everything they said was true, was facts, and it need to be heard. For real. Y'all gotta take care of the children out here, man. It's our fault, the parents. It's our fault if we don't take care of the kids. They're gonna grow up to do whatever they want to do. They will rely on someone else if you don't teach them, and their life will be taken away, man. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is one shot, and that person might not even want to do it. If he was in his position, if he was the one gonna get chased after, somebody was gonna prey on him, he wouldn't have done it. Vice versa. You know what I mean? Yeah, show you love, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you into SCREWVO, don't get screwed over, man.